Hello everyone and welcome back to me, Ben, playing Cities Skylines 2 in my Shiroku prefecture thing here. I've been working on this part of town in my last episode. It's been a while and I'm back today with creating a major, one of the more significant builds here. A new train station, which will be sitting over here later on. So let's get started and let's dive right into it. And thank you for joining me again. Hello and welcome back everyone. In today's episode of me, Ben, playing in my prefecture of Shiroku, in my little tiny town so far, or two towns, I've started building a downtown area here, which will be growing into a huge, significant city over time. Over there's the first settlement here, or the first town that I created. It's a beachside town based on, it feels a bit Japanese, I would say. At least one of these common Japanese towns here that we have, with a nice beachside and some fields. You could imagine that these were rice fields, even if they aren't. I wish we had rice as a crop, honestly, because I think rice is one of the most common foods, except for potatoes and things like that. But maybe in a couple of years, we will see it coming to Cities Skylines 2 as well. I just wish they had included an Asian building pack right from the get-go. This would have been way more, suitable for what I'm planning to do here in Cities Skylines 2. Either way, in today's episode, I'm going to start working on, central station. A huge central station. I haven't done this before. I never built anything like this individually. And so please bear with me during this episode. I will give you an update along the way as soon as I'm facing some challenges and whatnot, just to make sure that I, lead you through the process here. And so let's get started, and thank you very much for joining me. So what I'm doing first is actually deleting a couple of these train lines, because I think I need to find a different route for this train here, because I need more space here over there, just to ensure that I have enough options to create a new central train station here. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing any opportunities. So that's the reason why I deleted that right away, and because that keeps me less focused on making sure that it fits the existing network, because that's something I probably don't care as much about as I do care about a proper new train station here. So I'm including a handful of parking lots here, and I installed a few new mods as well, especially the extra assets thing, because that might come in handy along the way, I think. Because there are so many things like ground surfaces, what is this? Concrete. I do have some grass, pavement, sand, and tiles, which is interesting. There are also decals included, which is nice. It's a placeholder, and those are car drive lanes, fence net lanes, and road marking net lanes. Hopefully they come in handy as well over time, but today I'm focusing on trains first, and then we'll see where we end up with during this episode. So I want to make sure that I'm picking the right network here. I'm just expanding things right now. I already know, I don't know that yet, but I want to have like regular one-directional road here branching off my main road, because I want to make sure that the traffic flow stays within its potential limits and restrictions here. I will use this part as the start of my train station here. And yeah, I'll get going and I'll keep you updated. So thank you very much again for being patient. So on purpose, I'm using here a regular train station, and I will explain to you in a bit why I'm doing this. Also increasing the parking fees right away here, just by a bit, to ensure that people are paying a bit more for their parking. I think the closer it gets to the train station, the more expensive it will be. And this is actually the closest with 18. I think that's fine. So I'm upgrading this station right away because I want to make sure that I have all my options already set, because this will, like as I mentioned, be my main central station here. And I'm just wondering how I can potentially replicate what I'm looking for. I can't really do that. So I'm placing down rail station, rail yard, and it's not about the lights. Just placing a few buildings down here. Just like a regular rail yard, but I don't want to use everything of this rail yard. And this is where it gets a bit tricky, because what I'm doing here and what I'm planning to do is, I gotta move this first to a different place to take care of my modifications here. That's something I'm usually, not usually, but sometimes forgetting about, is making sure that the landscape fits my needs. I'm just leveling this out here as much as I have to. And I think this is one step higher even. Further step higher. So that's good, because otherwise I'll be running into issues again. So for the placement, that's okay. And I want to start modifying this rail yard here, because I don't need everything. So I'm using the bulldozer, the tool, the extension, or the mod, or however you want to call it, to delete certain parts of my rail yard that I don't need. Just wondering, can I? And then I want to make sure that all the bushes, all the stones are gone. Why is it coming back? So I want to delete these. Something I've figured already is that it's a bad idea to delete or use the move it mod on assets. It doesn't work, or modified buildings, it doesn't really work. Usually my game always crashes. Yeah, but now let me get finished with the things here. And I'll be back for you in a bit. And from here, I'm including my first network connections, just to be able to build out the road layout afterwards. So I think for now the landscaping is done for this area, and I just want to ensure that like I'm also able to fill out the spaces over here and then set up a bigger commercial zone. But later on I might change these even to more high rises and high density commercials. I'm not yet sure about this, but we'll wait and see wherever we land up with. And I think also that area might need some commercial and office zones, but that's not a good area here. I'm also following the recommendations like of Cities Skylines here. For whatever reason, that road isn't suitable, but the other one is. I don't know. I don't get it. Sometimes it's a little bit weird because the recommendations, sometimes they do make sense, sometimes they don't. And it's just a bit strange occasionally. However, so I think by closing this up, and this looks a bit odd as well. Yeah, that it is what it is. Like by closing this up, I think you can add in one more commercial zone here. I'm letting the game run now for the first time ever. No, not really for the first time ever, but for the first time in this episode. So as you can see, commercial zones are plopping in right away. And now I need to build the train connection. I also want to make sure that this could be leading through here. So I could potentially utilize this as my go-through train line here. And I'm just wondering, 180, connecting this up here makes sense. There I need to build something just at 180. Yeah, like this here. I can bring that in. So that's connected now. Now I need to think about how. Probably just with a straight connection here. And then one connection there. Probably another connection here. For here I'm using the landscaping tool again, the slope tool, because I want to create something more even, more nice here. And I want to bring everything down to here. Nice little slope here. Yeah, that was a bit too much. Decreasing the size again. I can beautify that later on, of course. But for now, it's about building a proper connection here. So I'll be back for you in a bit. As soon as that's done, I'll give you an update on what I built. So that might work. Let me run this game a bit until that district builds up before I'm diving deeper into any like additional modification and decoration here. Just want to see whether it works and whether I also need to create some train lines first to see whether things work. So this is going through here. There and come back. And this one is my inter-city connection. And then I also need to upgrade the other railway station. Because this one could go straight over there and come back again. Just upgrading this part here. Fine, everybody's happy more or less. And that's a huge thing here. So I'm giving it a try now. And of course my highways, they need a sound barrier. At least close to the office spaces and the commercial zone. Because I don't want those guys to be bothered too much. And let's add some. There's no additional place for like parking here. I just want to make sure like this park doesn't fit. This is too big. Doggy park too small. Small playground for the kids. And let's see whether we can add some offices in here. Yeah, this should be a good mixture of all sorts, like of all things here. It looks quite good. And I'm missing one more opportunity here. Okay. That should work. Train shenanigans. Oh no. This is kind of weird. I had this already in the past with a different build, and I don't know where this is coming from. Well, hopefully the game resolves itself over time, so let's wait and see what happens. So living over here becomes really expensive now. I want to make sure that I'm building more houses here, and I do see some potential for a bigger some bigger things here. Okay. And I'm also zoning. Autumn Bluff. Not a bad name. What a fun name. That's great. Autumn Bluff. Okay, love it. Autumn Bluff is nice. Sounds funny. Maybe this will be Spring Bluff. Birdsong Gardens. Not bad either. So for both districts, I'm setting up, so energy consumption awareness is important, gated community, not heavy traffic ban, recycling, yeah, parking, speed bumps, not yet, I would say. And the same goes for Autumn Bluff. Energy is good. Heavy traffic ban, recycling, yeah, roadside parking fee, yes. Now that's all fine. So I'll get some more money here. But anyway, like, I'm making tons of money out of nothing. And this is the strange thing about Cities Skylines too. So many creators have mentioned it before me, and after me, a lot of people will mention it again, I'm sure. The strange thing about Cities Skylines 2 is as soon as you reach kind of a threshold, and I did it in my last episode, in my previous episode, I guess I reached it somehow. You can basically create whatever you want. Like, it does no longer matter. The game doesn't really seem to care. Like, from this point on, I can tell you, it's not going to be a challenge. It will be more of a challenge to spend the money in a useful way. Oh, that was an accident. Okay, that guy is hurt. Those are hurt. This car crashed. A hatchback. How did that happen? Nigel. Whoa, no. He died. Involved in an accident. No, but he's still happy. Is he getting up? Well, I don't know. Nigel, please get up. Don't let yourself down. I want to bring you somewhere. No, I don't want to delete you. You're able to get up. Well, this is amazing. Perfect. Okay, things are solved. You feel better. Okay, however, yeah, as soon as you reach a certain point, like, there's no more reason to worry about anything. Like, it is what it is. And this is really strange. Like, in this game, I don't get it. I do not understand it, why this happens to be the way it is right now. I don't see it, why this is happening. However, I'm creating more residentials here. I don't want to create anything cheap here. And I think for this episode, I would say I'm good for now. It's always really a lot of fun. I need to bring more customers here. That's completely fine. Due to the lack of maintenance, the building has collapsed. Yeah, are you rebuilding yourself? Probably. Yes. Maybe. In the future, there's something will plop up again. Hopefully it does. However, yeah, I want to thank you for joining me again in today's episode of me building like a new, more or less central train station. Honestly, what I wanted to build here was something completely different, but for now, I think this combination of a rail yard and like a regular train station is good for now. It's not what I wanted to have and wanted to see, but either way, like, I think I can work with that. And while I'm closing this episode now, I promise you I will get and I will revisit at some point in time the central station here again, because I will build something individual that looks nicer and better than what I currently have here. So thank you very much for joining me again. And in case you like my content, like, I would really very much appreciate if you followed me here on my channel, click away, activate the bell button, just to ensure that you will receive a notification as soon as I'm publishing a new video here. I would be very happy about this. Thanks a lot. Have a good day and enjoy your time. Bye bye.